What is happening, everybody? Welcome back to the Red Wonders channel. It's a new video and it's game week 1 of the Irish League predictions. We're back with predictions. If it's a Friday night, there will be predictions, and most of the time, if there's a Tuesday night, there'll be predictions as well. 4 games in the Irish League this weekend because Linfield and Clonmel aren't playing because Linfield were in Europe last night, got put out. They got an unlucky draw, to be fair, and the Crews just about got put out last night as well. Fair enough to them, given Rosenborg a good game. But anyway, let's get into the first game of Coleraine versus Ballymena. Coleraine versus Ballymena at the Showgrounds. This is a big derby in the Irish League. I don't know. I'm trying to think of how this one goes because Coleraine have been making some big signings this summer. To be honest, they've still got Shevlin, which is a great. He's so good for Coleraine, and they also signed some players today from Wolves. I can't remember his name, but it looks like a decent signing. Ballymena, obviously new manager Jim Irvin with Coates, which I talked about in yesterday's video. What a signing, and Donal Rocks and McMurray. I'm gonna go for a 3-1 win to Coleraine. I think the goals will come from McMurray for Ballymena. I just think he's destined to score. I think he's a quality player for Coleraine. Or no, for Ballymena. What am I about Coleraine? He done it for the Crews. I don't know how he's been for 1 point, but for the Coleraine, I think I'll go for a Lyndon Kane penalty. I'll go for Shevlin to score, and I'll go for McDade to score against his old club. If you watched my predictions last season, I made McDade so bad. I said he'd score every game for Ballymena, and he never scored. But hopefully he has a better season this season than last season. But anyway, let's get into the next game. Getting into the Saturday games, and its first game we're going to talk about is Loughgall versus Newry at the Newry City Showgrounds. Obviously, Newry coming in with a new manager, and Loughgall, the promoted team from the Championship. It's going to be interesting because could this be like a relegation scrap come the end of the season? Who knows? But I'm going to go for 1-0 win to Newry. I think it will come from Noel Healy. But let's get into Glentoran versus Glenavon. This is another big game at Mourneview Park. Glentoran versus Glenavon. Both making big signings this season. Niall Quinn for Glenavon, and apparently the Glens are going for another striker. Could that be 2 for 10? But who knows? But I'm going to go. I don't know. This is a tough one because if Glenavon get anything here, they'll come in confident next week against us. I think Glentoran will win 2-0. I think the goals will come from Junior, who I think is going to have an unbelievable season. And I also think another goal will come from the man who they got in a 1-year contract, I think it was, this season. Bobby Burns, so good for Glentoran last season, scoring so many goals against the Big Six, one influential player for the Glens. But I think they'll come out victorious, 3-0 against Glenavon. Final game of the game week, and it's Larne versus Dungannon up at Inver Park. Rodney McAree back at Dungannon. What a spell he had at the Glens last season at the end after Mick McDermott got them European football, which nobody thought could happen after the run they went on. But back to Larne versus Dungannon. I think this will be an easy win for Larne. I'm going to go for a 3-0 win. Goals come from Lee Bonus, Andy Ryan, and Leroy Miller. What a player. Best midfielder in the Irish League, in my opinion. But Larne went out last night in Europe. They got a tough enough draw, to be honest. I think any Irish League team would have went out to that team. I think this will be an easy game for Larne. I think they'll come out 3-0 winners. But anyway, this is the end of the video. Cheers for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.